I'm Brian M. Hazel, and I'm here to get your business funded fast. When banks say no, we say yes. Start now, it's quick and easy. Fill a short form, upload minimal docs, get personalized offers quickly, and receive funds often the same day. Use capital to grow, restock, or payroll. Opportunities don't wait, neither should you. Act now to secure the capital you need. Apply now. Just click the link below or call 301-204-9063. Speak to me now.
All right, now let's look at the core rate preferred funding product. And this is my favorite product that we offer because the pricing is so spectacular that there's so many use of funds that a business owner could apply this to that's of value. It's leveraging other people's money and putting it to work. You know, we always say it's not the cost of the capital, it's the benefit of the capital that counts. And if the benefit is greater than the cost, they should proceed. Well, because this core rate pricing is so low in pricing, there's a lot of benefits. Even a prepayment discount, even a inventory discount is significant. So let's say, as an example, you were going to buy $100,000 worth of inventory, or you're going to buy 50. And they said, hey, if you buy 100, we'll give you 25% off. You only have to pay us 75 grand to get $100,000 in inventory. You go, what? But I don't have the 75. And you come to us and we say, we can get you 75 at a price of 1.2. 1.2 times 75, that'd be 15,000 in interest. So 75 plus 15 is 90,000. It would cost you over 12 months. And you're getting $100,000 in inventory now. So we fund the inventory discount, and the discount is greater than the cost of capital. It's a good use of funds. You get terms on your inventory and you get a huge discount. That's why this company exists, because I had someone offer me a huge inventory discount in a bottling product. I had a juice bottling company, and I didn't have the money to take advantage of the inventory discount. The bank wouldn't help me, but it gives an example of how core rate can be used because the pricing is so low. Now, the approval amounts are just generally $50,000 to $250,000. The approximate approval amount is 1 to 2 times your current monthly sales, your lowest monthly sales in the last 90 days. So as an example, if the business is doing $50,000 a month or their lowest was 50, they'd get approved for $50,000 to $100,000. Now, of course, it could be lower if they already have an advance or they have an average daily balance that's lower than usual, or they have some negative bank days, but that's generally 1 to 2 times monthly sales. Now, what can help? Frequency of deposits. If you got more than just a handful of deposits a month, like everyday credit card sales are being deposited in, or you got just more deposits, right? That lowers the risk that revenue could go away. So high numbers of deposits helps, not just dollar amount, but frequency of deposits. What hurts? How about NSFs? Having a lot of, or even some negative banking days, bouncing checks, or having zero balance, below zero. And your average daily balance helps or hurts. So this just gives you an example of the things that are looked at. Your payment history earns you more, or add-on funds, or renewals at better pricing once you have history with our providers as well. The requirements are a little more difficult than our flex rate funding. It's $15,000 a monthly revenue. That's the same. The ideal, though, here is $50,000. But you need a 680 FICO score rather than in the flex rate. You can be down in the 500s. You need to be in business 2 years rather than just 6 months like flex rate. Minimal NSFs, of course. Now, we always try to get the core rate product, but sometimes people aren't eligible for it. Now, if you want longer terms over a year, you're going to need to be doing $100,000 a month minimum in your lowest month, $100,000, and have a 700 FICO score. That's what allows you to get longer terms, more than just 12 months. Okay. Now, with this, we have 2 different products. What they boil down to is the price you agree to and the prepayment discount if you pay it off early. This can be huge. We have the first option, 25% prepayment discount, where whatever interest you owe, if you pay it off early, you get a discount of 25% off whatever interest is still owed. You get a lower price, see 1.15 to 1.25, terms up to 18 months. Option 2, though, 100% prepayment discount. Check that out. Now, you're agreeing to a higher price, 1.22 to 1.32. However, if you pay it off early, you get 100% discount on your interest, and you can do up to 24 months now on that. What do you mean 25% discount, 100% discount? I'm a little confused. We understand. Let me give you a quick example. In this scenario, let's assume the business owner got approved for $100,000 and they agreed to pay 1.28 back. They're going to pay back $128,000 over 12 months, let's say. And let's say they've paid on it now for 2 months and they choose to pay off the remaining balance because they came into some money and they want to get it paid off. Well, in scenario setup for both examples, the 25% discount or the 100%, here's what it looks like. They got $100,000. They agreed to pay back $128 over 12 months. The payment, $128 divided by 52 weeks, because they're weekly payments, is $24.61 a week. And then they pay that for 8 weeks. So after 8 weeks, they've paid 8 payments of $24.61, which means they've paid $19,692. The remaining balance, remember, they agreed to pay back $128. 128 minus 19.6 is $108,000 is what their current balance is. So if they wanted to pay it off early now, they owe 108, right? But we get them discounts for paying it off early. A bank may charge them a fee to pay it off early. We're going to get them a discount to pay it off early, right? Here's how it works. On a 25% prepayment discount, what that means is you're still required to pay all your remaining principal, all of that, but any unpaid interest is discounted by 25%. So they won't owe the full 108. They're going to get a discount. How much? Well, the remaining interest of that, $28,000 they agreed to pay up front. They've paid $4,300 in interest so far. You don't have to know how, but of those first 8-week payments, $4,300 of it was interest. So the remaining interest they owe is $23,000. So you apply the 25% discount to the $23,000. That means $5,900 is going to come off as a discount to the total balance owed. All right. So the discounted interest to pay is $23,000 that you still owed minus the $5,900. So you only have to pay $17,000 in interest instead of the full $23,000. Okay. Remaining principal, you've paid $15,000 so far. You owe $84,000, Mrs. Business Owner. So you owe the $84,000 principal plus the discounted interest of $17 equals $102. So on the left there, you see how it says $108? That's what they really owe based on what they agreed. If they pay it out over the term of the loan, they're going to pay $108. But because they're paying it off early, they don't pay a penalty to pay it off early. They actually get a discount and they only pay $102 to pay it off early. Now that's with 25% prepayment. What about 100% prepayment? Okay, look at this. Same scenario. They must pay only the unpaid principal, though. Any interest they owe is waived completely. It's forgiven immediately. So remaining principal is $100,000 minus the $15,000 they've already paid is $84,000. Now, if they choose to pay it off after 8 weeks, they only owe $84,000. The interest of $23,000 completely forgiven, 100% discount. The payoff amount is $84,650.
You need capital now. A simple 5-minute application. Often approved the same day. Cash in your account when you need it most. Fast deposits, immediate relief. Funding from $10,000 to $2 million. Designed for growing businesses. No collateral required. Fair credit. Okay, no lengthy approval waits. Just a 5-minute form. Our concierge services will guide you every step of the way. Better service, easier approvals, rated excellent on Trustpilot, hundreds of satisfied businesses, flexible credit, only 4 months in business, retail services, healthcare, and more. I'm Brian M. Hazel, and I'm here to get your business funded fast. When banks say no, we say yes. Start now, it's quick and easy. Fill a short form, upload minimal docs, get personalized offers quickly, and receive funds often the same day. Use capital to grow, restock, or payroll. Opportunities don't wait, neither should you. Act now to secure the capital you need. Apply now. Just click the link below or call 301-204-9063. Speak to me now. Better offers, easier approvals, no collateral, fast deposits into your account, 5-minute application, business lines of credit, or simply working capital, fast funding, real results. From retail to healthcare, equipment, inventory, payroll. Fund it today.